How's it going, guys? This is Grant with Noble Dog Walking and Training, and today we're going to talk about prong collars and the proper fit and the proper introduction of prong collars. Hey, little girl. Okay. Good job. So the benefit of the prong collar is you can actually get it fit right on the top of the dog's neck perfectly, where you completely avoid the dog's throat. So you completely avoid the dog's throat, and it gives you the highest point of leverage with the dog. So we're gonna figure out how many she needs. Okay, so if you can look up right here, you see how we have this gap right here? That's probably about 2 more links that I need to add. So we're gonna test it out again. Boom. Okay, see how that looks right there? How it barely fits right there? That's a perfect fit. So we've got it in, looks great. And then what you wanna do is you wanna rotate it around. So you should be able to rotate it, that's perfect, so that this is on the top. Hey girl. You wanna make sure that it's operating like this. Say you're pulling and going slack, and it's pulling and going slack. If it's wrapped up like this, and it's all bunched up, that's actually gonna hurt the dog. It's gonna pull, and it won't loosen. So you need to make sure that it's operating like this, where you're pulling and going slack. So now that we got the prong collar fit, we're gonna do what's called the prong collar dance. I don't think this dog's ever felt a prong collar before. So what you wanna do is just get the dog used to it, be very gentle, be very kind, and very patient. Because if the dog's panicking, if the dog's freaking out in the home, when you go outside, it's not gonna help. So what we do is just kind of walk around casually, gently pull. It's called pressure and release. So you're putting pressure. As soon as the dog relaxes, you're gonna relax that pressure. So you walk like this, dog puts pressure, turn it to an angle, dog turns towards you, boom. Give the dog love. Boom, so just walk forwards and then walk back. All right, see, your dog might yelp, bite the leash, have a total temper tantrum right now there. Luckily, she didn't, that's great. A lot of times the dog will start freaking out, crying, biting the leash, and having an absolute temper tantrum, but she didn't, so I'm really grateful for that. These prong collars can just fall off just randomly when you need them the most. It's one of their main flaws, so you need to have a carabiner in case it happens. Right there, connect it through the dead ring, but that would be a carabiner. That's all we need to do. So look, we've got the it's operating like this. It's nice and smooth. So in case for some reason this thing just pops off, boom, we still have the dog on the leash. Yep. We've done the prong collar dance, we have the correct prong collar, now we're ready to go for a walk. So the most important thing that I've learned is don't say anything to the dog when you're at the front door and about to leave. Let the dog make its own choice, and then correct the dog if it makes the wrong choice. If you're just trying to constantly keep pulling the dog back or preventing something from happening, you'll never resolve the issue. You wanna let the dog make the choice and learn on their own. So just open the front door, let her make a choice. Okay, wrong choice. Okay, give her another choice. And again, the less that you talk and the more that you just make the dog think, the less you're gonna have to work. Open the door, let the dog make a choice. She made a great choice this time. Walk right here, let her make a choice. Still a good choice. Walk right here, wrong choice. Wrong choice. And you're not gonna have to do this all the time, but you need to do it until you don't have to do it anymore. So open the door, give her a choice, give her another choice, last choice. Awesome, now we just walk right through. So we've made it out the house, now we're ready to start the walk. The first step is, this is gonna be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You wanna walk forwards, and right when the dog emotionally disconnects, start walking backwards and just swinging your arm. The dog's eventually gonna come towards you. As the dog tries to cross your plane, the dog's gonna try and come across here. Boom, move him out of the way with your body. That way you're teaching the dog to pay attention to your body, but also paying attention to where you're at in relation to them. I've tried everything and failed with everything. I've tried the keep pulling, keep walking. I've tried the pull and the stop. I've tried the get the dog into a sit and try and get him to take food. None of that works. I'm telling you, does not work. So I'm gonna show you what does work every single time, and you'll see it for yourself after you try it immediately. Walking forwards, like this, walk backwards, boom. Again, giving the dog a choice. Okay, perfect. Okay, walk forwards, giving the dog a choice. Walking backwards. Okay, Just like this. Super boring, but this is what you do. Walk backwards, pull like this. See how she tries to cross? Boom, come in with the body. If you want to, you can use food with this too. Works a little bit better if you use food. So what you do is you walk right here, boom, and then boom, that's when I would give the food. Now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to use your body language to get the dog to really know, stay on that left side or whatever side you choose, and to really pay attention to your body. This works phenomenal. Don't do this move with dogs that are human aggressive. It's very effective, but if this dog is human aggressive in any way, wait for this move to the end because you can totally get bit in the crotch if you do this, so don't do that. Key is to do it in one fell swoop. Boom, like that. Watch how much the walk changes. You want to turn with the outside leg though, like this. Oh, I missed it. Missed my turn, that's fine. Just walk straight back. Okay, go like this. So we'll do it again. Turn in, like that. Okay, turn in. Okay, and if you get your dog fully remote collar trained, never have to do that. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing, but just increase the speed. See how she turned with me right there? That's what I'm looking for. You see I didn't have to pull on the leash? That's progress. Slow it back down. Don't keep jogging and, you know, doing it. If the dog starts panicking, don't make a big deal out of it. Just take it back to the basics. The next technique is just take a couple steps, stop, and pull your arm back. So if I'm holding the leash right here, the term heeling came from when the dog's foot is on your heel. So if you look right here, dog's foot's on my heel. That's where the term heeling came from. So what I want to do is I want to get my back right, head up, feel amazing, and then pull my arm back. So look how, like, I can pull my arm back as hard as I can right now. Look how hard I'm pulling back, but the dog feels nothing. So you go like this, heel, pull back, and then stop. Okay. And the key is you want to say the verbal before the physical. If you do the physical and then the verbal after, it will literally do 0% for you. You need to have the verbal either signify first a positive thing or something negative. So say the command and then pull, or say yes and then give a food reward. Okay, walk, a couple more steps. Heel. Okay. Couple more steps, heel. We're gonna do this until we don't feel the dog anymore. Heel. Awesome. See that? Did not feel the dog at all. Heel. No dog. Now we're making progress. So boom, heel. So she's kind of with me. She's doing a great job. Now I'm gonna show you how to give the dog freedom. So you want the dog to walk at your side, walk at your pace. And just no sniffing, just be completely engaged with you. But then when you want to get to a zone where you want the dog to relax and be a dog, you give the dog freedom. So I'll show you how to do that. So we've got to the grass patch and we're ready to give our dog some freedom to go to the bathroom and just be a dog. So what you want to do is you want to get the dog's eye contact first. You want to get that dog to engage with you because all dogs need to go to the bathroom, and that's a real easy life reward that you can give the dog. Freeze! And then just gently coax her out and let her sniff. Okay? See what I'm doing? Level with the dog's neck like this. Go free. Saying the verbal first and then the physical. So she's not smelling, totally fine. We'll just bring her back off of this and give it another chance. Very nice and easy. Pull forward, free, and gently encourage the dog to go out in front of you. Couple rules with freedom. Once the dog goes to the bathroom, always give the dog more freedom, because if you immediately restrict their freedom, what's going to happen is the dog is going to hold its pee just so it gets more freedom. So anytime they go to the bathroom on free time, give them a little bit more freedom. That way they feel that when they go to the bathroom, they're not immediately getting corrected into something like a heel. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. All right, so now if I want to get her back in the walking zone, I'll say heel, heel. I'll just be really gentle because she doesn't know it yet. Get her back onto the left-hand side. Get my measurements right. Get my heel. Get my heel right on her foot. Get my body right. The most important reason why you want your body to be strong and feeling confident is you feel good. So you become hyper aware of what's making you uncomfortable.